Nigeria's digital economy is experiencing significant growth, driven by increased internet access, rising fintech innovations, tech hubs, and a young tech-savvy population. At a recent event with the theme "Evolution of Digital Economy in Nigeria: The Role of Electrical and Electronics Engineers", experts highlighted this growth to the GDP of the country, noting over 132 million active internet subscribers and 43% broadband penetration.
Before now, people don't talk about cryptocurrency. People don't talk about forex trading. But you see, these things came along as the telecom world or the ICT world matured and provided a background for ancillary services and products to be launched. So naturally, it pivoted and created an economy. That economy is what we refer to as the digital economy because it relies on the digital infrastructure. And like you heard one of our guest speakers say earlier, the digital economy accounts for somewhere around 25 to 30% of Nigeria's GDP. So this is huge. This is where the world is going. And let me call it our Gen Zs and Gen Alphas, definitely that's the path they are going.
However, they also stressed the urgent need for reliable and sustainable electricity solutions to support and sustain this digital growth.
Government, as it were today, has a lot to do, and what they need to do is just to profile, to give us a foundation upon which we can leverage, in solving this problem. If we have less of political involvement and allow the engineers to be at the forefront of preferring solution, then we can see a better Nigeria. Looking through the problem of power today, I keep telling everyone that the problem of power in Nigeria is not technical but political.
We are going to collaborate with the government, with the industries and company and private industry too, in terms of policy formulations in that regards, because policy is key to drive any digital economy. If the policy is not favorable, we just be talking, no implementation. So I believe with that, we'll make sure that we make our voice known.
The event, which was organized by the Nigerian Institute of Electrical Electronic Engineers, Victoria Island Chapter, had the inauguration of new executives and the unveiling of a quarterly newsletter, Techie Voice of Experts.
Particularly with the launching of our Techie Voice, which is intended to give a voice to my colleagues engineers who hitherto do not really come to the fore because we work more on the background, about our training. But now they will have a voice. So every quarter, we would call on one of our experts and say, come, speak to us, tell us about a government policy or an industrial practice or process, societal practice or process that creates solution to our problems. Then I believe the more Nigerians hear from engineers, the more they will understand the challenges that sometimes are not spoken. Particularly if you look at the electricity industry, they think that nobody is working, but there are a lot of work being done, which is why our first issue of this our Techie Voice newsletter and podcast focus on electricity.